What's up and welcome back to another video, guys. Today I've put together 6 custom LEGO Star Wars Clone Trooper battle packs that we're going to be taking a look at. Now, LEGO has had a lot of controversy regarding their recent Clone Trooper battle packs. Some people love them, some people hate them, but one thing that I think we all can agree on is that we need something to spice it up. We need something more interesting, and we need to see some more clone legions and not just the same old boring ones over and over again. So I've put together a few concepts that hopefully we can see in the future. So without further ado, let's get right on into this video. Starting off with our first battle pack of this video is one that I'm actually surprised has not happened already. I really thought that they would have released a 2/12 battle pack alongside the ATTE. I know that we got one way back when, but I think this is a nice updated version that would be quite refreshing to see. Now, I know a lot of people don't like those helmet holes, and maybe if LEGO was to make another 2/12 battle pack, we could see a newer version of this clone trooper, maybe without the helmet holes or maybe fixed helmet holes. Also, I would love to see some airborne troopers in this set. I just didn't have any on hand, so I couldn't put them in. But starting off with the figures, we would get 4 2/12 clone troopers, just plain and normal. They're very nice, and it would be a very good way to army build them for a good price. So you've got 4 of them, and I've also included a crab droid, a little custom crab droid. Now, ideally, if LEGO was to make this set, they would make a better crab droid than I did. I didn't have much time in preparation for this video, but this is what I put together, and I think it turned out not bad. You can tell it's a crab droid. That's all I'm gonna say. When you look at it, you can tell it's a crab droid, and it gets the job done. You can even have your clones jump on top of it and recreate that scene from Revenge of the Sith, which is really nice. Now, because the crab droid was so small, and I don't think that would be a good battle pack build by itself, I've included this small little mound to kind of look like Utapau with that color scheme, and a little bit of something for the clones to hide behind for cover. You've got this guy sitting behind with a grenade, and then this little barrel right here that has another grenade in it. So I just thought that would add some playability and just some more desire. If you were to buy multiple of these, it's some good pieces to get your hands on for if you like to build mocks. So it would be a good one, and I would love to see something like this. I want to see a LEGO crab droid. I think it would be really cool to get. It would be really cool to build up your droid armies. And I really think that we should have gotten one in the ATTE. This shouldn't even have to be like the first time we're seeing it. We should have had one a long time ago. But yeah, I think this is a nice little build, and I would love to see LEGO do a battle pack like this in the future. The next battle pack does hold a bit of bias for me because it is my custom clone squadron, the Midnight Squadron. Now, I know it's kind of taboo to have a named clone trooper in a battle pack, and this one does have a commander whiteout, but I think this could be combated by not including this torso print and having a blank torso, and then you could just mix and match the clone troopers as you would like. That is one of the best features that I remember in that 2008 battle pack. It was so much fun growing up, being able to do what I wanted with the clone troopers and make a bunch of custom clone troopers just by what was provided in the battle pack. It was a lot of fun, and this kind of would go back to that. Now, these are just your normal grunts with a black arm, and ideally, if I had them on hand, I would have made all of these like cool legions. You know, I'd love a wolf pack battle pack. I just didn't have any wolf pack to do a battle pack with, but ideally all of these would be some sort of cool legion we've never seen before, and this kind of alludes to that being a legion that we haven't seen, although this one isn't canon. I just thought it would be fun. But this would come with your 4 mismatchable clone troopers. You got a heavy right here. I doubt they would do a molded minigun. It'd probably be some sort of brick built thing. And I also doubt we'd get cloths. Unfortunately, LEGO has been very stingy with their cloths. They don't even include them in like Star Wars sets anymore. So that would be kind of bad. But I really hope that cloths make a return in the future. But you'd have your 4 minifigures and this small little outpost build, which I think came together pretty nice in its Republic color scheme. It's got one sticker right there, some little barricades, and a little antenna to, like, you know, get the transports going on. And then moving around here, you've got a bit of a screen, a little targeting computer, and a keyboard, and a spot to hold your clone's rifle, and a little ladder to get up on the back. Now, this is a pretty boring battle pack build, I will admit. I think a vehicle would be a lot cooler, but I thought I'd try my luck with this one. But I do think getting just really any clone legion, but I think it would be really sick to get a clone legion like Midnight Squadron, just something that we've never seen before, and I think they are a pretty cool legion. Next up, we have a new iteration of the Kashyyyk Troop Battle Pack. You're going to have to bear with me on this build. I know it does not look too pleasing. I'm hoping that if LEGO did something like this, the build would be a lot better. I did not have the pieces on hand to complete this. That's why it looks as bad as it does. But I think you get the point. These are supposed to be those little spires on Kashyyyk, and I think a battle pack or a set like this would be really cool. We've never gotten something like that, and it's a very iconic part of Revenge of the Sith, in my opinion. But you have these two little spires, and I kind of took inspiration from the Battlefront 2 video game, because I do remember playing a mission out, or just honestly just the Galactic Assault and the Conquest, just like this. You played as the Kashyyyk Troopers, and you were up in the trees, and it was really cool on the little platforms. Now, I did opt to include a Wookiee over another Scout Trooper because we don't really get Wookiees like other than Chewbacca in our sets really anymore. So I think a way to army build Wookiees would be a lot of fun and be really cool to get them in a nice affordable set where you could army build them. And you're still getting 3 clone troopers in this set, so it would still be very good for army building. And you're getting 3 really good clone troopers in my opinion. Now, if LEGO was to make this, unfortunately, I think they would be helmet holified, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It would be nice to be able to customize these clone troopers. However, once the helmet hole is put in the wrong place, it doesn't look too good. If we take a look at this 212 clone trooper, you just get that little double hump on that helmet, which, you know, I think kind of takes away from the figure, but maybe they'll get it done properly and they will move the helmet hole to the correct spot and then everything would be good. But I do think this would be a really fun battle pack. I think it would sell really well, and I think it would fit perfectly for that 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. Like I said, it's a very iconic scene, at least to me, and I think it would sell very well. Our next battle pack is a long overdue one, in my opinion. You'll have to bear with me. This build was a little odd. I couldn't come up with any ideas, and I didn't really want to take too much time because I wanted to get this video done today. Also, I only have 3 commandos. I don't know where my 4th one went. It's somewhere, but obviously the set would include 4 commandos. Actually, you never know knowing LEGO nowadays. I would not be surprised if they bumped out a figure at some point of the battle packs, but hopefully they never do that. Now, once again, you can see that these are all kind of customized, and I would love if LEGO was to, you know, add in a sort of random accessories so you could customize your commandos, but ideally it'd probably just be 4 of these blank guys like this one. These are just some ones that I customized. Here you have a little sniper with a little brick built sniper and a poncho, and another just a little commander kind of guy with a pauldron, a little waist cape, and a different backpack. Now, yeah, I think LEGO probably wouldn't include cloths for customization, but I think it would be really cool. And I just think we haven't gotten commandos yet. It's crazy. We need them. This was kind of inspired by the Republic Commandos video game, if you have played that. That's an old game now, just thinking back. I think that came out in 2005. So yeah, very old one, but a very fun game. But getting off topic a little bit, but I really hope that we do see commandos in the future in any way, shape, and form. Some named ones would be cool in a more expensive set, or in battle pack form. Just getting 4 plain ones would also be super cool, because these are customs that I had to buy from a third-party site. Moving into the build, I went for a bit of a bunker. I don't think this is what LEGO would actually go for, but I don't know. I was inspired, like I said, by Republic Commandos, and there's a lot of scenes where they're trying to get into some sort of bunker or past some sort of ray shield, and then it's just a very boring basic doorway tiled off, and then I left studs on the inside so you could pose, and on the inside we've got a little back the machine right there, a very big part of Republic Commandos if you haven't played the game or seen gameplay. It's just a very simple build. It's not a very accurate build, but I think it does depict it very well. And then there's just a little weapons rack right here. I think this one, a bit of a boring build, but I think it's also a very fun one, and I think if they put Commandos in a set, it would sell really well regardless of the build, and ideally it would be a battle pack. It's so overdue. I think they're so cool, and I would hope to see them in the future. The last battle pack that I put together is inspired by Episode 2 Attack of the Clones. a very good Star Wars movie, one of my favorites behind Revenge of the Sith. And I think that this would be perfect. We haven't gotten a set like this in a while with these kind of a battle pack with these clone troopers, and when we did, it had Jedi in it as well. I suppose we also had that clone trooper pack, but that had the commander slash pilot guy, unfortunately. But I think this would be a perfect battle pack to get with, of course, just 4 grunts and no, pilot slash commander people or Jedi. It would be nice just to get the clones. 4 of the clones would be perfect in that episode 2 style, would be great. I would definitely buy some of these, and the build that I chose is not one that I put together myself. It's actually just a Hailfire droid from a previous Lego set, but I think this build works perfectly. I think it's a really good build, and I think it kind of fits the scale for a battle pack. I feel like I could see this getting released today. Like, this could get leaked and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't think it would be fake. I would think it would be fake, actually, because I doubt Lego would make a set, this perfect. But I think this could go really well. It would be perfect for building your clone army and some of your droid army. I really do like the battle packs where it has your clone troopers or just any kind of opposition, and then having their opposition or enemy in the build form, which really works well for the droids because there's a lot of brick built things that you can do with the droids, kind of like the crab droid in one of the previous ones. But I think this would be perfect, and I would love to see this come out one day. I think it would be really cool, and I think at least get an updated Hailfire droid. It's been so long since we've gotten one, and I would love to get a new one, but I think this battle pack would be a very good way for it to come to us. And here are the 5 battle packs. I know you're probably saying, Drew, in the intro you said you were going to make 6, and I was going to do a bit of a meme one with the shirtless clone troopers in a bathtub, but then I realized that the bare torso piece was like a $45 piece, so I decided that I wasn't going to drop $200 on this video just to make a meme set. But here are the 5 that I was able to come up with for this video. Leave a comment on which one was your favorite and if you would buy these if Lego were to release them, as well as what ones you would want to see in the future that I did not do in this video, and I might try and make them in the next iteration of this video. But thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, stay safe. Drew, signing out.